Hello, my name is Ariana Dennis, and I am discussing the topic: how does social media have an effect on mental health? Well, firstly, we live in a world where social media has been used over decades. And really, when it comes to social media, it influences the way people act and do things, and it controls people's lives when it comes to communication and keeping updated with the world. Really, when it comes to social media, you learn everything you learn from what other people do and what videos you've seen and other topics like that, such. So it really influences people in the ways they think and the ways they act and do things because they see others do it too. So it can be very helpful, but it can also be very risky. Social media is these are certain apps and what people think of when it comes to social media. Um, yeah. And then social media's role and plays a big part in today's world when it comes to staying connected with friends and families, or entertainment wise, or it allows people to have certain points and ideas and express them on certain platforms. But it can also have a danger of leading people to have bad mental health if used incorrectly. Positive impacts. Well, social media does have quite a few advantages when using it. When it comes to having a brand or a business, if you have one, it can help expand it. When you see recipes online and you see people going on vacation, or you think, I can do that too. And really, it allows people to try new things and do new things. It also can bring awareness to certain topics and such. And when it comes to social media and awareness, it allows people to be more self-conscious of what they say and do in the world because of it. Now, there are some negative impacts and things that go on with social media. If you use it the wrong way, like spending too much time on it, it allows for situations like depression and low self-esteem and social addiction, all types of wrong things happening, such as false information and rumors, when not everything on the internet is true. So it can lead to some things being spread which aren't true. And it can also lead to exposure to content that is not really age appropriate because it is easier to access. So some the effects social media has on mental health really is isolation. Isolation is an effect of bad mental health on social media by lessening face-to-face contact, and or by social media exposing people to distorted lives of others individuals leads to isolation. So, and then another one is depression. Depression is another negative symptom of bad mental health. While social media does not always have a direct cause to depression, it can increase it by a ton by increasing feelings of isolation and or cyberbullying when it comes to bullying online, or sleep deprivation, or having your grades lower because you spend too much time on it. Self-esteem. When it comes to social media, there are certain views, videos, and photos that move people to think of themselves in a negative light because they see all these things happening online, and their perception of themselves and others leads them to feeling that they don't measure up to certain things, which is very sad and very wrong. Social addictions. Addictions, it comes from not addictions of such drugs and such, but rather social addictions, which social addictions are media, like social media. And so when it comes to increase of using social media, you gain addictions. Like having the world at your fingertips can allow you to do so much, and in that becomes very addictive if you don't use it properly. So the effects of social addiction can lead to problems such as anxiety, stress, changes in sleep, eating patterns, and leads to procrastination. When it comes to procrastination, like students, when they spend more time on social media, they tend to have less time for academic activities like homework and or projects, which leads to lower academic grades, which isn't very good. Teenagers. Social media has an effect on everyone, especially teenagers. Teenagers use social media daily, which causes them to be distracted of certain things that go around, like doing chores or having to look at their phones all the time, that they don't do homework or they sleep every time. It's very detrimental. And it also can influence kids in what they think and do, such as everyone else. Though social media does not have an effect on all teens and they don't affect them the same way, it does vary from teen to teen. As of 2023, 24% of teens say social media has had a negative effect on their lives, while 70% check social media several times a day, which, if you think about it, is a lot. So this, in turn, means that teens should watch out of their social media usage. Modifications that can be taken when doing social media is setting rules and time limits as needed, or like having an app to track how long you use social media, how long you've been on social media, so you can stop using it, or to change your focus from social media and find hobbies, and or just hang out with friends and families. Allow yourself to have interactions with people, even if it's for 5 minutes. Try to have it daily. It allows you to isolate yourself a lot less. And then you don't miss out on a lot either. When it comes to your mental health, if you have any problems, talk about it with your family, your friends, or even a therapist if you have one, or if need be. We must choose what media can do for us, and not what it can, not the other way around, really. So when seeking help, you can go to 988lifeline.org, or you can find a warm line at nhnational.org/warm.